Pleasure to welcome my guest online. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Lady D. This is Jeff Blake.
Good evening to you, Jeff Blake. Welcome. How are you doing?
So far, so good.
Good. And how is it in your neck of the woods?
Well, it's overcast, but it's good.
It's good. All right. Welcome to Inside the Zone with Lady D. I'm your host, ladies and gentlemen. And with me is Jefrey Blake. He is the president for the Math Club, Inc., and I would like to extend a very special welcome to him. We are here to talk about math. But are we here to talk about math, really? Or we're here to talk about the great things that you can learn, how you can apply yourself through math. And there is a 501c3 nonprofit organization called the Math Club, Inc., of which Jefrey Blake is the president. Welcome, Jeff, once again.
Thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit about yourself before we start talking about the Math Club.
Okay, I was born and raised in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And came to the U.S. about 30 years ago. I've been in the military, the U.S. Army, about 25 years now. And in that other time, I was coaching soccer, mentoring kids, tutoring kids, especially mathematics.
Mm-hmm. And your love for math, I'm sure, started at a very young age. Am I correct?
Very young and developed mainly at Kingston College.
Oh, you're a KC old boy.
Yes,
All right. And I know how you all have a chip on your shoulder, perhaps for very good reasons. So I'm not going to...
very good reason.
Very good reasons. So I'd like to welcome everyone. Let's talk math this afternoon. The Math Club, Inc. Tell me about the Math Club, Inc. and how it all began.
Well, while coaching soccer in the Bronx many years ago, when I'm going through my practice motions, I normally ask the kids math questions, to see how they're doing in school.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized that mathematics was a big issue to children in the New York area. So the master was born out of that. So I started doing tutoring at the Richard Green Middle School in Barnes Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
But the number one problem I had was finding volunteers. So I'm going to make time to help with the tutoring with the kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So after a while trying to do it all by myself, I realized if I try to find some type of incentives, I may be able to get the kids to learn mathematics just by going to school, because I realized that most of the kids don't need tutoring.
Mm-hmm.
They need motivation or mentoring.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not really that bad. It's just that they're not applying themselves.
I see, I get you. Because I have come to know, myself included, growing up, I was really into math until I went to a particular primary school, and somehow the application was not the same from that teacher, and I lost the zeal to learn math.
The people around you
Mm-hmm.
and the person teaching you has a lot to do with it.
Has a lot to do with it. Now, the Math Club, I understand, it has been instrumental. It started back in 2003, and you have managed to make your way into schools. You've been having some sessions in the schools, and you have identified, as you mentioned earlier, the weak areas that you realized that children were struggling with. Now today, as of June 8th, how much more would you like to see the Math Club offer to students here in New York?
Well, we would like to see more interaction with students and their teachers more than the teacher just come in, put work on the board, the kids just do something, doesn't go home, and also see what he did today.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they would know exactly how to solve the problem, but just by asking the children what they did today, would kind of let the children know somebody's going to check me, so let me do something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the big areas that we really need to touch, is get parents to be more involved with the children's work, at least, even if they're working.
And see that they are working.
As I said before, we are trying our best to provide incentives to the children who want to do good.
All right. Now, share with the audience the objectives of the organization.
Okay, yeah, so when we started, some of the main things was to encourage children in the development of a love for mathematics and increase the awareness of the role mathematics play in real life.
Mm-hmm.
To showcase the advantage of a good mathematics background in life, not just work environment. And one of the years, one landmark I can would point everyone in the Bronx to, and the entire New York.
Mm-hmm.
Let's drive up to the Tappan Zee Bridge and see math and science in play. It's like a wonder of the world to just pass the Tappan Zee Bridge every day to see how math is playing a great role in everyday life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because everything you have to add, you have to subtract, right? It requires calculation and a certain thought process to think things out. Now, there are parents who are listening. There are people, adults as well, who are listening, who have had the challenge with mathematics. But we're really targeting parents and how they can, get their children involved. Now, how will the math club help a parent who is listening to us this afternoon?
Okay. First thing I would like them to do is give me a call or send an email to me and tell me their needs.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we speak to people and they tell us the needs, then we can address it better than we just decide this is what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to give up my number.
Mm-hmm.
The telephone number is 914-522-2673. And the email address is jefrey dot the math club. That's THEMATHCLUB at gmail.com.
Okay, great. So now we have gotten that out of the way, and of course I will allow you to repeat your number when we're wrapping up the segment. But we're talking about mathematics. We're talking about the Math Club Incorporated. We are talking about why it is important for children to get involved in mathematics, because that's really one of the subjects that's a prerequisite for just about or almost everything that any area that you intend to pursue as a course of study that you need to have. Now people say, boy, I can't do the math. And we discussed earlier about application. Now, share some more insights as to why the math club is important in our community. Have you realized that there are not enough, because I can't say that there aren't any, but there are perhaps not enough centers that are available, resources that are available to teach math, just like how people want to do English and literature and this and that. What about the math, the resources for math?
All right, so let me just go back to the first part of your question. We say why math is so important.
Right.
Mathematics teach everyone to think logically. So we can reason out why something happened available for children who want to go someplace and just sit there. I don't know a library where you have to just keep quiet, but somewhere where children can go and talk about numbers. I did this in school today, and I don't know if I got it. Somebody's there to help them get it. Because as I say, sometimes the parents are not solving
about math
problems. Right. So if we have leaders who will think about it, because I know that the Beacon program, they're trying. But we need more programs like that. We need some churches to give even one evening per week. For somebody to come in and receive some children and talk about mathematics. Or anything educational for that matter.
Right.
Doesn't have to be math. But if the space is not available, then there's nowhere to go. And I would appeal to leaders and churches and other organizations to make some space available where children can come in and talk, go home, go to school the next day. We discussed this problem in school today, and I went to this place, and now I understand it better.
As easy as that. It sounds easy, right?
It sounds easy, but then it's where our interests are, where the priorities are. That's what determines the outcome.
Right. A whole new world of math. A whole new world in math. And Jefrey Blake, he's the president of the Math Club, Inc. We're having a discussion this evening about the objectives of the Math Club, why it is important for children to start learning more, wanting to have that drive to learn math. Because there are mathematicians like yourself who find that doing math, solving a problem is so easy, and you all just like wonder why people just can't get it. But I think perhaps there is a downfall, for want of a better word, where the application is concerned. There are people who are pretty savvy at that subject, but they can't impart it, Jeffrey.
Right. Well, I was speaking to a lady who is a mathematician in Jamaica, and she said what mothers need to do with their daughters when they're in the kitchen and they're cooking. They should allow the child or the daughters or even sons to come in and just measuring how many cups of this goes to this, how many ounces, because that is applying math in real life.
Right.
If we go to school and we talk about 3 ounces of something or 6 fluid ounces of something, without actually seeing it, it's hard to kind of, get your grip around it. So, but when you're in your house and you can see 3 fluid ounces, easy to apply yourself when you go to school and they're talking about it. At least you already have a visual.
Now, I understand that you also have a math competition, which was born out of soccer training sessions with youths in the Bronx Soccer Youth League here in New York. You want to talk about that?
Right. It's called the Dr. Martin Luther King Math Competition. And we've been doing that roughly for 13 years now. What we do on the Saturday before Dr. King's Day, every year, that's when we have the Dr. Martin Luther King Math Competition. And it's for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So
many members do you have in this organization?
Active members of the is about 10 of us actually pushing all of this.
Mm-hmm. And how has, well, I'm assuming you're all functioning to an extent. Are you trying to engage more people into becoming a part of the organization, especially people in this area of mathematics?
Yes. We would like as much teachers or interested people who want to push math in general, but also we need people who are not mathematically inclined. Because when we have the competition, we need people to share food, take children to the classrooms. There are so many different things that volunteers can come in and do on that day. So it doesn't matter if you're mathematically inclined. Please just come forth, give us a call and say, I'm willing to do work with you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 6:47 p.m. Welcome. I'm trying to get as much information as I can out of Mr. Jefrey Blake this afternoon, president of the Math Club Inc., because, one, they have a great, great organization. Invariably do you find people so centered around a particular area. Granted, he says that they are willing to accept volunteers because, of course, to monitor the children and ensure that they are situated and ready to participate and to learn in the program. They need volunteers for that. Math is a very, very key area, as he says. And I am wondering if there are persons out there listening who they have a child or you have children who you would like to enroll in this program because your children are not they're not excelling well in mathematics and you'd like help, you can call us before we wrap this segment up. 914-600-4228, 914-202-4934. That's 914-600-4228, 914-202-4934. Mr. Jefrey Blake, I'm giving you the platform right now to make an appeal for your volunteers, for parents to sign up. Go right ahead. Make your appeal.
Okay, all listeners, please, we are looking for anyone who can volunteer to do work with us, whether it's attend a meeting and give your opinions on issues that we may be facing. Again, you don't have to be a mathematician to do that. Please give me a call, 914-522-2673. Send me a text, leave a message, whatever you need to do. But that volunteer will be helping a lot of children stay on the right course. Will be helping them to think logically and don't get involved in negative behaviors. If you can volunteer 1 hour, 2 hours, it doesn't matter. It's a volunteer organization with our 501c3 non-for-profit. We will accept you as you are. Just give us a call and help us lift the Bronx up. Also, let me say, the Dr. Martin Luther King Math Competition is not as big as some other organizations, but we are consistent. Every year, we put on competition for the last 13 years. We have good people who make contributions and give us the resources to carry on.
Yes.
And if we do this, we will grow very big. Because there are some plans right now for Brooklyn and Queens. Some schools are willing to have their own Dr. Martin Luther King Math competition in their borough. So every year, all the boroughs they were coming to the Bronx. Now, we're on the same day, same test, but Brooklyn people will stay in Brooklyn, Queens people will stay in Queens, and the rest will come to the Bronx.
Okay.
That's not to make the numbers right.
Yes. Now, what are your plans? Would you be able to tell me? I'm not sure if I'm putting you on the spot, but would you be able to tell me how many schools you've engaged in discussions about the math club?
Every year we send letters out to, I would say, about 60, 70 schools.
And
when the letters go out, then we give it like about 2 weeks or so, then we start calling the schools. We call a school and they say, oh, we didn't receive the letter. I said, okay, tell me the person I need to send this to, give me a fax number or email address, and I'll send you the information. So every year we do it just like that. But I would say, even though we're located in the Bronx, we get more schools from Brooklyn and Queens than Bronx.
And why do you think that is?
We haven't come down on a specific reason yet. I don't want to put myself on the spot.
Right.
But we're gonna develop this year. We're gonna develop. And as part of developing up, this what we're doing right now, this discussion is part of the developing up.
Yes, that's right.
So first, we're reaching out big time to the Bronx. Please step up. Parents, and even children who are listening, tell your parents, I heard something, I would like to get part of it, and give the number to your mom, your dad, and we'll take it from there.
Our broadcast house is situated in Mount Vernon. So while you're making a special appeal to the Bronx, you do have people here in Mount Vernon who would require your assistance as well.
Okay, well, I will also extend everything I'm saying to Mount Vernon. And if there is a school, even just a classroom, that would like one of us to come and speak to the children there, or meet the parents, we'd be glad to do that.
Okay, now you're talking.
Right.
Right. Well, I believe that you have something of great significance in existence that needs to be taken to the next level. And I am sure that there are persons who are listening who would like to send you an email. Would you like to give the email address, please?
Okay, it's Jefrey, that's Jeffrey, 1F, dot THEMAPHCLUB, the math club, at gmail.com.
gmail.com. For the benefit of those, and it's 5 minutes and counting before we wrap up the segment, ladies and gentlemen, for the benefit of those who are just tuning in, Jeff, would you tell them who you are and what we are discussing about your organization before we wrap up?
My name is Jefrey Blake. I'm the president of the Math Club, and our organization is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization. We are trying to encourage children, students, and anyone to do good in math. Always don't be scared of mathematics. It's not something to be afraid of. As a matter of fact, it's the best subject not to be afraid of because there is no guessing in this. Everything is done logically. Everything is done 1 plus 1 equals 2. That's never changed. So once you learn the formulas, once you learn the rules, then you're on the way to success.
Absolutely.
Again, the number again, 914-522-2673.
Once again, give that to them again, please.
914-522-2673.
All right. Jeffrey Blake, president of the Math Club, Inc. Those persons who are joining us live on Facebook, I'd like to say good evening to you. Ava, Irene, Heather out of Jamaica. Hi, Heather. I'd like to say hi to Andrea and to Simi. Hello to Michelle and to Kadeem and to Shannon. Oh, Shannon is all the way in England. Can you imagine? Shannon is she's all the way in England. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who know your children need that extra pip in their math application, please reach out to Jefrey Blake, president of the Math Club Inc., and you would not be disappointed. You're not going to be disappointed. Give them the telephone number one last time, please, Jeffrey.
It's 914-522-2673. And very quickly, for those people in Jamaica, we are doing the same thing in Jamaica exactly right now. We are winning in Jamaica all global math competition.
Okay, yes.
And so that's going on right now as we speak.
And I'm sure the children, well, we know our Jamaican children. When they're ready to go after something, they'll go after it. You'll have road scholars coming out of this competition. Who knows? Right? Absolutely. So we want to say thank you, Jeffrey, for joining us here on Inside the Zone this afternoon. And I believe that they got it. If they haven't gotten it, you're welcome to come back at another time. And I'm hoping that when you return to this platform, you have greater things to tell us about what's going on in the Math Club Incorporated.
Thank you very much for having me. It was a pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. You're from Jamaica and you're a Casey old boy. I don't know if you speak Patois, but where we come from, they say walk home.
Walk home.
All right. Take care. Thank you for joining me.
You're welcome.
2 minutes to 7 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got all the information you need regarding the Math Club. That's Jefrey Blake, and he's the president of the Math Club Inc. I'd like to also say hi to Sharon Hamilton Pearson, because Cher has been advocating for this Math Club as well. Every year she's always sending out her postings, and, I'm hoping that here you have an organization that is extending itself to help your child, your children, to do better in math. And you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So I invite you to log on to their Facebook page. They have the Math Club Inc. Facebook page. Like the page, send them a message, and say you heard of the interview here live on the show with Lady D Inside the Zone. Taking you to my upcoming segment right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1 minute to 7 o'clock, and I'm going to be wrapping up this segment, but I'll be back to take you through so much more. This is the show. It's called Inside the Zone.